Hello. Today I'm going to be showing you some unknown glitches in Super Mario 64. Now, the first glitch is the BLJ. A lot of people know this one, so it's easier to get it out of the way first. But basically you have to backwards long jump on a staircase, and you can generally skip stuff with it and get a lot of speed. You can't get it on the staircase, but that's because the staircase is the hardest place to do this in, and you can't only it's not like you can only do this on staircases. So yeah, the first thing that you can do it on is staircases. However, you can also do this on certain slopes. These certain slopes are usually slopes that, these are certain slopes that you can stand on and are, like, really steep, but you can't slide down, like this one. And that means, of course, oops. That means, of course, that you can BLJ on them. You can also, if you gain enough speed, BLJ on certain non-steep slopes like these. And here's another example, also in the courtyard. I'm going to do a small montage of these. That's one, or two. You can also BLJ right here. And that's a pretty easy spot to BLJ. You can do this on the last level. Oh, wait. Or in the first level. Just as a bit of a side note, I think everyone knows this, but if you back up like this, and then do this, you can just climb up the... You can climb up the hill. The reason that this technique works is because why does it work? I'm trying to remember. This technique works because you can kick backwards, but you can't maintain your kick forwards because you'll just do a dive instead. So yeah, that's a useful thing. Now back to BLJing. Now, the third place that you can do this in is on rising platforms. You can gain quite a bit of speed on rising platforms like that one right there. Just as a disclaimer, while I'm going to Hazy Maze Cave for the next like thing, the next BLJ. The next rising platform BLJ. This can crash your game in the spots that I'm going to show you in Hazy Maze Cave and Big Boo's Haunt. So yeah, just a disclaimer there. So we're down here. I'm going to be spending quite a bit of time down here. You're going to see something right here. This BLJ spot is incredibly good. Basically, you can gain a lot of speed, like I just did. You can crash the game with this BLJ, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do the motion that crashes it, but instead of doing that, I'm going to do something a little bit different. It's a little bit off from BLJing. That's what would crash your game, but what I'm doing now is doing, this. You can stay in place like this after BLJing places. But with this, and I'm going to attempt this once and just see what happens. You can warp places and, like, go super fast. So yeah, this doesn't do too much. Just gets you stuck there if you do that for like that. Whoops. But you can also warp places, which I'm going to attempt to show you now. Alright. I've been able to do something that I call death warp with this, where I... See? That's a warp. So, yeah, that's got a lot of potential. I've been able to die by doing that, and... yeah, thank God I got that first try. Yeah, good luck. You can also do this with Metal Mario, but I don't want to waste too much time, so I'll just quick get the cap and... Oh yeah, and another side effect is just having nothing happen. So yeah, now I'll show you the Big Boo's Haunt equivalent of this. And yeah, that's the Big Boo's Haunt equivalent. However, there are some areas that you cannot BLJ off of, like right here. You could probably do a little bit of a BLJ off of this area, but not much else. So, hold on, I'll try and do that. A little BLJ is my nickname for a BLJ in place, which doesn't give you any speed, but it does, you know, look cool, I guess. Yeah, you can kind of BLJ off of there. But an area that I'm certain that you can't BLJ off of is right here. I'm certain of this because I tried it. And it doesn't work no matter what. Maybe it's either too slow or it's just not a platform that works with that. I don't know. Now, the final place that you can BLJ is in I don't really know what these are. Kind of just corners, I'll call them, I guess. Basically, there are certain spots where Mario will push a wall to, like, push into half of the side of the wall. He won't do that, thus, with the front. So, obviously, that means that Mario can BLJ there, but not... oh. But not right here. Hold on. Oh my god, please. Ah! Please. Okay, there we go, you guys saw it. So yeah. Anywhere that's a corner. This is a very annoying spot to do it, because the thwomps are incredibly inconsistent. But yeah, you can gain quite a bit of speed with that. But there are way better places to do this. And basically, the last place I'm going to show you a BLJ of. This, in my opinion, is the most potential spot to BLJ in the game. You line yourself right up with this red coin, and then BLJ right here, and you'll go straight through the wall. Now, you may be asking, why is that so full of potential? Well, so, if you, stand in around this position, BLJ there for a little bit, and then hold upright on your thumbstick, you'll go off there. But if you get enough speed, you'll be able to clip through that specific area, and instead of just falling to your doom with nothing to save you, you'll stand somewhere under the platform. I don't know why that there's a platform there, but I figured out that using that BLJ, it's possible to do that. So, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it, but I'll do one more attempt. Alright. Hold on. Shoot. Whatever. You guys can figure it out for yourself. So, guess what? You've probably forgotten that this was even a glitch video, and you probably thought that it was just a BLJ compilation video. Well, we're not done yet. So, let's hop right into it. You get it? 'Cause... Alright, go to the Koopa Mountain slide. Right here. Okay, so there are two glitch things that I'm gonna do. One's less of a glitch than the other. The first one that I can barely even classify as a glitch is what skips, like, the entirety of this track. That one's classified as a glitch somehow. So, yeah. Get your record times like that. But the second glitch is a little bit more complex. Let me tell you a story. In a long time ago, a guy named Pedro discovered that if you stand on around this spot in the... Oh, wait. If you stand at around this spot and then start a double jump and land right there, you will get stuck. Now, he called the spot a Pedro spot. And you may be asking, well, what use does this have? And first I gotta get it, so I'll be right back. Okay, hopefully I'll get it this time. Nope. Hold on. Nope. There we go. My buddy Pedro. So, the Pedro spot, what does it do? Well, the first thing, and weirdly the least important thing, is that it can gain a lot of speed. But not as quick as the, not as quick as a BLJ. But, what you just saw there, and it's the second thing, is that I jumped out of that. So, that means that I'm probably on the ground. But, oh, hold on. If I get back into that Pedro spot... I can also ground pound, which begs the question, am I in the air, or am I on the ground? And no one can tell yet, so, yeah. That's the Pedro spot. The Pedro spot is currently known in only around, like, 6 places or something. I have no idea where the rest are, and I would probably not be able to pull them off anyway. So, let's go on to the next glitch. Next glitch, go to the foot race with Koopa the Quick. Doesn't matter if you got a star or not, as long as you're able to access Koopa the Quick. What we're gonna do is get a time of 0 seconds in the Koopa the Quick race. First, what I recommend doing is just getting rid of that Goomba, that box, and these 2 boxes. Just to clear up some space. Now, we're gonna get the wing cap. And we're gonna go over, around, in between these 2 signs, facing this direction. Now, we're gonna do a triple jump. And what we're gonna do is, on that triple jump, we're gonna activate Koopa the Quick's text box and store it. You see, how text boxes work in this game is that when you jump on them, when you jump on the text box, or when you jump on the exact same frame that the text box appears, the text box won't appear until you've landed on the ground. This was discovered a really long time ago, but it was only used for the switch stages, in which the blue switch and the red switch save boxes did not appear. Instead, they collected the star while jumping off of the switch box. So, we're gonna do that exact same thing, except with Koopa the Quick. Thank God, I got it first try there. Now, what we're gonna do is fly into these cannons and hopefully you see where I'm going with this. We're going to fly all the way up and get a time of 0-0 in the game. So yeah, and this should work. So yeah, that's technically a new PB, but you know, obviously it is. That would obviously be a new PB. Alright, last glitch. Lots of people know this one already, but we're gonna get a really fast time in the slide level. So go to the slide level, and you're gonna start the slide. Now, on the first bump that's coming up, we're gonna hit it and turn Mario around. Now, if you can see right there, we're gonna bounce off of that so that we face coming forwards out of that jump. And then we're gonna land on the outer side of this thing. And we're gonna land down here. And then the master of this is Simpleflips, so shout out to Simpleflips. And yeah, you can get a record time. So yeah, those are all the glitches. Bye now.